Well, hello everyone. I'm Andrew.
And this is Dan over here.
Welcome to Fun Incorporated.
Yes. Today we're going to talk about a royal magic item called Fun with the Science of Magic. This kit is one of my favorites. You know why?
Why?
Because it's real science with some magic behind it. Not the other way around where you see most science kits out there. It's a magic trick that they just reworded to make it seem like it's a science trick.
Right.
Now, some of them have a couple of science principles behind them, but for the most part, we did it the right way with every single trick inside here.
Absolutely. And to go off of that, we partnered with Marshall Ellenstein, a local Chicagoland magician, magic enthusiast, and a retired physics professor who actually handpicked all the items that are in here and said, these are the ones that actually are legitimately, like you said, accurate, authentic science principles.
Correct. So on the front of this, it's kind of looking like a dry erase board, a whiteboard, and it has all the different tricks all kind of blended in there, along with a couple of fun things that are just science related. So the front and the back, super fun design. It's bright and colorful.
Yeah, it shows all the contents and then some, because not everything is pictured here, because there's also some bonuses in the booklet that we'll talk about later and on the video. But like you said, yeah, everything is nice and illustrated, nice in a fun way. And
and it's made and printed right here in the USA too.
Absolutely.
So let's crack this thing open and see what's inside.
Let's do that.
All right. You can start explaining
Sure.
that real fast.
First thing you get welcomed with is a little welcome card by Marshall Ellenstein himself. I'm going to block off the password just so that you guys don't go online and learn all the secrets right away. But it's a little welcome letter to the reader, where Marshall Ellenstein explains and says, thank you for purchasing this magic kit, and explaining that everything that's taught here is the authentic science and physics principles behind every magic trick taught.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, so it's a nice little welcome letter. And then the contents.
All right, yeah. So we'll start with the booklet. When you pick up this booklet, it feels good.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
it's not
colorful,
flimsy. It's
nice inside there. So one of my favorite things is the Easter eggs, right?
Oh, yes.
So you open up the booklet and it says, can you find, and throughout this entire booklet, it says 32 outline stars, 14 energy bolts, and 7 beans, and the brains, and all the everything. It's all hidden in there in these things. So,
And it's hidden on the box.
yes, it is.
right?
Yeah.
So that's like a little scavenger hunt of Easter eggs that happen to be hidden on the box, and maybe some inside the booklet as well. Is that right?
Yeah. I don't want to ruin the rest of it. You'll just have to get the kit to see what other fun things we have included in here. But there's about 15 tricks throughout the whole booklet. Booklet explains what it's supposed to look like, and then the science principle behind it, and then of course how to actually do it.
Right.
Now there's a video that accompanies this. Right?
There is, and that information is on that welcome card. So when you get it, you go to that website. It shows pretty much every piece, every item that's in the kit, and every item that's taught in here. But it goes into it on a video form. Some people like that visual. It'll the magician Jason Hootie on the camera on the video will perform the magic trick, and then
he is so dang good.
Oh yeah, he's excellent teacher, and we are so proud to have him as part of this project. And then he pulls back the curtain. Literally, you see the curtain being opened behind him, and you see a lab. Where he's then puts on a lab coat, and he's explaining the science behind the magic trick that you're learning.
Yeah, so up next, these 5 different bags here have a few tricks inside of them. We had to package them so it wasn't just a big mess of a whole bunch of little pieces and props.
Yeah.
We'll start with this one over here. This one has 4 things in there. Little discs for the water suspension. It has the hoop and the bean and everything that goes along with those tricks. One of my favorites is the hoop and bean.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of I'll bet you I can do this, but you can't.
Right.
Kind of a thing. And the science principle behind it almost has to be explained to you. Otherwise, you will never figure it out.
And visually, so you either have to do it or be seeing how it works.
Yeah, so that's pretty fun. What's in this one?
This one here, you got other small components. Oh, the eye test, vision test, safety pin, the rod, the instant appearing wand, and a little straw for the water suspension, and a playing card. And again, like you said, the components are sort of related how they're bagged, but it's also so that the small components don't get loose and fall and get lost. So that's this one.
Similar to this one. This one has the two tricky dogs using magnetic principles, some strings and papers to be able to do some of these other ones that are in there. The crystals, that's the frozen hands one.
That's right.
Oh, how fun was that? I was at my desk for days playing with this thing.
Yeah, because when you're developing a magic kit like this and a science kit, you have to test everything. So we're sitting here not just fooling ourselves, fooling others on these amazing techniques and principles. But yeah, the frozen hands is great. Just in a nutshell, you get a bowl, and it looks like a bowl of water, but then by some sort of superpower force, so it seems, you're able to reach in there and group out just ice cubes, what look like solid ice cubes out of that bowl. I was teaching that to my little nephew a while back, and they were just totally impressed by that. And it works on refraction. That's a little spoiler alert, but that's the thing. We learned about it as we were making this kit with, not only from Marshall, but then as we're teaching it on the video, then you learn more about it. So it's really educational and really but fun most of all.
Yeah. This last one here has a magic wand in there, and then the Newton's Nightmare. This Newton Nightmare is very fun to play with as
really
well.
Is.
The principle behind it is Lenz's law.
That's right.
And we got to tell them the secret behind it.
Okay, well, basically, Lenz's law is the principle used for slowing down roller coasters. And
just a little mini version of it.
Yeah, a mini version of it.
And it becomes very magical at that point.
Yes, and this is really the highlight of this magic kit, because Marshall really wanted to include this in here. So in this Fun with the Science of Magic kit, the Newton's Nightmare is included.
It's kind of what started it all off.
It really is what started it. And this is the only magic kit you could find this item in. This Newton's Nightmare is not included in any other magic kit. And you're right, it is what started it off, and that was the highlight of the kit. But that's what you get, and then with the online video, that's over 30 minutes of video of teaching you the principles behind it, and performing the magic trick. The other fun things that are included is something you're opening right now.
Yeah, so these are the more the flat printed items.
Yeah, you got a little eagle.
Yeah, it's the balancing bird, bouncing on your finger. That is fun. Okay, so you remember the old school magicians where they'd have a full dinner table and he takes the tablecloth and whoosh, whips the tablecloth out, but all the plates and glasses stay. Well, we recreated that thing with a tablecloth and a little pizza and a plate of looked like some chicken and some green beans. On there. So, but the concept behind it, it's inertia. Is what this was, and what they say, a little bit of friction. So that's a fun one to play with.
And what's cool about this is these were all hand illustrated by our team. Michael did a great job with the illustrations, and I believe it was your idea. It was we included the whole tablecloth premise just because, it's literally reminds you of that old school trick. By pulling the tablecloth. But these are all hand illustrated. Everything is hand illustrated, and it's original artwork. It's not clip art or existing stock footage.
All right, we'll end with that. And there's just some fun stuff. This is for the tricky dogs, and this is another principle on a pulley system. And then.
Yeah, these are the pieces for the eye test.
That eye test is so clever, too.
It really is. And then, that's a really fun one.
Yeah, this, I don't really want to give the spoiler on how it works, but it does, and we tested this in the bathroom.
The bathroom, because again, you gotta put up some samples and test.
Yeah.
And you glue that to the mirror or tape it to the mirror.
Yeah, and then when it's all balanced and in the right spot, it doesn't matter how close you get. It's because of the reflection of the mirror that these glasses, it like stays. It stays on you no matter how close you get to the thing.
In the right spot, like you're wearing the glasses.
So why don't you explain what happened on there at the end of the book?
Yeah.
Because this is so awesome.
Yeah, we couldn't decide what final glasses to include, so we just decided to include them all.
5 or 6 more in there for you, just to make it super fun.
Yeah, really easy to cut out. It got the dotted lines and.
And then this is a little bonus from Andrew himself. Throw that in there.
Yeah, just it's one of those fun little keepsakes that I put it on the case for my tablet, and it's a nice little addition to include in there. So feel free to stick them on things. Spread the word about the Fun with the Science and Magic kit.
We had a local magic shop owner come in here.
Yes, a local magic shop owner came in and he complimented this kit, saying that this is one of the best, pretty much the best magic kit that incorporates science and physics principles in it, because like you said earlier, there's really no other kit that has specific and authentic science principles.
Yeah, that's what's great about it. Love it.
So
yeah, well, good. We hope you really enjoy it, and we hope you'll actually learn something.
Absolutely.
These are things that you'll just take with you throughout your life, really.
Yeah.
So how fun would it be to go to an amusement park with your friends, and you see the roller coaster coming to a stop, and you say, that's Lenz's law right there.
All the friends disappear.
Huh? Yeah. And you're, hey, come back. No, let me tell you, it's because of the okay. But still fun.
But no, that's the truth of it. It's an educational kit, and most of all, you have fun with the magic that's involved. So thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoy this little delve into it.
Yeah, sounds good. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. See you next time.